Give it up for Rui with the run of any percent Pogo3D. So let's hop right on it.
Thank you for an introduction. Yeah, this is Pogo3D. I'll be running Pogo3D any percent to just go through the game. It's a pretty short run. I'll explain the mechanics as we go on, but I'll give a countdown for the timer once we're ready. So, um, I'll give a countdown of 3, 2, 1, and we start now. And the basic movement of this game is literally just you use the mouse. That's about it. Nothing in the keyboard, only mouse. This the basic premise of how you're moving is where you pointing the pogo is where you're going, and we use that to make these jumps go really fast. As you're gonna see us a lot, just like looking at the floor because that's how you gain the most speed. So you can see you can just go absolutely flying, but you can lose control really fast. And to make these jumps that we're doing, we're kind of leaning the pogo back a bit or a lot to kind of course correct the physics, because this is basically just a physics engine game. Kind of replicates physics as much as possible in a weird way, and that's to change your momentum in a way where you can make these insane jumps, like fast movements. And already into chapter 4 into Yard, doing that jump, kind of really hard, but no one likes it. It's very precise. You can actually hit the leaves. The way you die in this game is if your bunny model looks like just hits the anything pretty much, and the way that you're not gonna die, I guess, is hitting the pogo on the surfaces. That's kind of how we just move around anyways. And you actually have two keys you can use on your keyboard. One is R to restart to last checkpoint. That was a close one. And spacebar, which you saw us use a bit in Yard. It'll basically just point the model all the way upwards, and it's really good for wall jumps, but also for setups that we're gonna see in like late game, like the next chapters. First try, I'm kind of insane. Internet introduces moving platforms. Well, Temple would have if we actually played that chapter, but we just kind of skipped it. But these moving platforms, where they're going, your momentum is going to be influenced there as well. And also, one-off mechanics from each chapter. This cube that gives you anti-gravity. You actually can get a lot of speed from it because you're not really losing anything from friction. And yeah, we just go up these platforms. And upcoming is going to be like my favorite chapter. After this terrible chapter that I absolutely hate. But so far I'm kind of crushing it. Yeah, you can actually you can actually just skip this whole transition and go all the way to that hole if you're fast enough. But it's very precise, and you have to start from the back of the platform, I guess, the long platform. So I'm not going for it there, just for consistency. And right up is going to be docks. Oh, that's a terrible death. But there's always got to be a choke somewhere. Yeah, funny thing that happens with the lighting is because internet's lighting is different. It's using Dox's lighting, so it looks a bit full bright there. But it's fine. Going into docks now, and gonna make this funny jump. And upcoming is a really cool trick. That the developer, not the developer, damn, the world record holder discovered basically. and I'm kind of combining it with the two previous world record holders to have like a single route. You go under this fence if you go fast enough, and don't bonk. It's actually really precise because your Pogo is the same size as that gap. I'll just go for another one. Also made by the. You know what? We're gonna get it eventually, right?
I believe.
I believe. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go normal route. If I can get it. I've actually only like practiced the fast route, so I just forget the normal route. But we'll go into what we call Kiro skip because the runner that made the skip was Kiro. I'm not even sure that's what it's called. Our community is really bad at naming things, but you know what? It's fine. We just instead don't do it because apparently I just did the sickest transition into normal route. And this chapter introduces these really good and kind of busted mechanics called I don't know what they're called, but we just call them like the fly rings. We're gonna just skip the chapter. I don't like it. It's bad. I'm just gonna go to the next chapter because you know, who cares about chapter 7? I think. Yeah. Although we'll just get right into Neverland. Also uses these rings, so you get more of these soon. Like this one, if I can hit it. Going right into the eye of the skull. And these things are really good. You can just skip everything, pretty much. If we could find a way to just use the ring the whole time, it'd be awesome. But this cave is too small, so unfortunately we won't have it. We won't have superpowers forever.
Do we have time for a donation?
Right now actually we can. Yeah, just waiting.
Okay. We have a $29 donation from Robert Balatro, who donates to the upgrade to any percent, but we pet the dogs incentive, who says, I am certainly not the host using a fake name to get my donation read in his incredibly smooth voice. Thankfully, I can donate to help our transgender friends, win some incredible prizes, and get some dogs pet at the same time. Thank you, mysterious stranger, for your donation.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I don't know, but it does put us just $100 short of the upgrade to any percent, but we pet the dogs incentive for Grapple Dogs Cosmic Canines.
Hell yeah. Right now, going through the illusion, I kind of already skipped, as you were reading the donation, I already went through the main chapter, but this transition is longer than the chapter itself anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is basically delusion. Funny thing about your model hitting surfaces is that hitting like does these switches count as any surface? You can hit them with your model and die at the same time. You just activate them. I could have used the Pogo, but it's better to just like reset to the last checkpoint there anyways. Coming up is Pit of Despair. It's a very lovely place as you'll see like soon.
I have a vacation home there.
I'll let you be the judge of that. Here's where we're using the spacebar actually for this setup because this hole is actually terrible to go through. As you can see, it's very it's the setup is to make it consistent, but it's just really precise. And welcome to Pit of Despair. After I just like build up a bit of speed, going through like a circle. That sucks. Here, welcome to Pit of Despair, where it's just a meat land of meat and more meat. Yeah, the lore of this game is kind of weird. There's not really anything that is like story-based. It's mostly just an interpretation of, you know, the devs' ideas. So the lore is more of like a meaning than anything. What does the meat land like mean? Just meat land. You can see
Yeah,
how they're being
Zeno
cute.
actually says that that's the name of his favorite nightclub, Meatland.
Hell yeah. Yeah, as you can see, they're cutting into cubes, kind of weird, and you also see like some kind of weird humans. Oh, I was gonna talk more about this jump if I didn't just did it first try. That's crazy. It's a run ending jump at the end of the speedrun. Woohoo! Kind of discovered by yours truly, myself. Uh, it skips like 2 or 3 checkpoints. You're normally supposed to go like under the bridge, but we just skipped the whole thing. Insane death right before the checkpoint. But yeah.
All right, do we have time for a quick donation?
After I introduce these horrible stairs that if you ever try to pogo in real life, I haven't. I would think that stairs are impossible to go up there, and it's exactly the same in this game. You can go read some donations now.
All right. Looks like we got a bit of a $5 dono train going. Yoshi Chief donates $5 to our upgrade to any percent but we pet the dogs incentive, who says, well done to all the runners, commentators, hosts, and staff for putting on yet another awesome event. You all rock. Let's pet the dogs. Thank you very much, Yoshi Chief. Right, that brings us just a little closer to the incentive. We're just so close.
We're gonna call time soon here. We're gonna go past these tomb zones, and as soon as I cross this checkered flag, we call time now. And that is the end of the run.
GG's, congratulations.
Thanks. We used IGT for this, so I got an 11-12, not doors. And yeah. This game is awesome, by the way. Highly recommend. Really, really short. Really short run, short game in general. So yeah.
Getting some Pogo3 done. We're getting some GG's in chat.
Yeah, I would like to just, I guess, as a casual shout out to everyone in the Hedge Wizards community, the developer of this game, Hedge Wizards, and everyone in the speedrun community to just be awesome and kind of discover some insane skips that would not be possible without the help of like everyone. It's such a sick run.
Yeah, the physics-based games make for some very incredible runs.
Indeed.
Now, we are happy to share that we will be returning to Furry Week in Atlanta in 2025 for another in-person speedrunning event, and we would love to see you there. FWA 2025 will take place in Atlanta, Georgia from May 8th to 11th in 2025. You can register today to take advantage of the early bird pricing, as well as browse hotel and other travel options. Use command !FWA for a link to the event site or visit www.furryweekend.com. Now, unfortunately, that was my last game for my hosting shift. Oh, hold on. We got one last donation in. The Cat's Eye Nebula donating $5 to the Upgrade Any Percent But We Pet the Dogs incentive says, I just wanted to make you say bark again and also quality for the day, but so many wonderful members of our community have donated prizes of their own, and you can check those all out with exclamation point prizes. And I think with that, I've been Rhythm Bastard. It's time for me to say goodbye to all of you wonderful people. I know I'm going to stick around for the Grapple Dogs Cosmic Canines run, whether we meet that incentive or not, but we are so close to $14,000, and we're so close to the incentive. I think it'd be pretty awesome. It'd make a pretty awesome Sunday morning if we were to meet that and get that kicked out. So, with that, bye. And I'm going to kick it over to Otter Sparks. Thank you all.
Hello, folks. My name is Otter Sparks, and it is once again my honor to be joining you for Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024. Coming up next, we have Grapple Dogs, Cosmic Canines, any percent, being run by Shovel Claws. However, there is an open incentive. There is only a couple minutes left to get on that. We are going to try and upgrade this to any percent, but we pet the dogs. But we still have a fair bit left on that. We are at $465 out of $500. We just need another $35 left. That is not a lot. Let's see if we can get it. I know that we want to pet those dogs. I know I want to pet those dogs. I know you want to pet those dogs too. All right. We can do it. Speaking of, we do have a couple of donations. We have a $50 donation from Blaze saying, "Pet those dogs." Indeed, we must pet the dogs. We can, we should, we must pet the dogs. We also have a $5 donation from Oasis saying, "I want to pet that dog," with a lot of W's and a lot of exclamation points. I agree. We must pet the dogs. We can. We should. We must pet the dogs. All right. We are very, very close. Only $35 left. All right. And for those of you who are just joining us, you are watching Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024 in support of Trans Lifeline. We are proud to be raising money for Trans Lifeline for the 5th consecutive year. Founded in 2014, Trans Lifeline is a crisis and peer support hotline run by trans people for trans and questioning callers. Calls to Trans Lifeline are fully anonymous, confidential, and use informed consent when connecting to resources outside the hotline. Operating in both the US and Canada, Trans Lifeline needs our help to meet the ongoing demand for their services, and we hope you consider joining us in supporting their life-saving work by using the command !donate in chat. For more information, please visit translifeline.org. All right, we gotta pet those dogs. $35 left. Can we do it? I believe in us. I owe Chad 11 clams already. Oh, that's true. Are we still on the clams? Is it still $5 per clam? All right, here we go. 9, 10, 11. There we go. There's 11 clams for Chad. 11 clams. All right. Yet another reason. If the dogs are insufficient, you can also get clams. All right. We are still on the clams. Thank you, Jamich, for the raid, and welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you are all doing well today. Welcome to Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024, raising money for Trans Lifeline. It is good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Ah! We've done it! We have a $35 donation from Adalor saying, "Pet those dogs." Indeed, we shall pet the dogs. We have met that donation incentive. We are petting the dogs. Excellent. Thank you very much, Adalor, for your very generous donation. Let's go indeed. Welcome on in, Jamich. Thank you again for that raid, and I hope we are doing well today. Also, thanks to the incredible generosity of our Fastest First community, we are thrilled to offer a different assortment of prizes, as well as a unique grand prize for each day throughout the event. During our weekend stream, cumulative donations of at least $50 during the stream will automatically qualify you to win our weekend grand prize, a 512GB LCD Steam Deck, donated by Sonic Mega. Additional prizes are available as well if you make a single donation of at least $25. For a full list of the prizes available each day, use the command !prizes in chat. This is the last day of the event, so there is, yeah, this is it. This is today. All right. Hello to you as well, 12th Doc. It's good to see you. Cat Girl Dragon, welcome on in. As transgender dogs, we approve this message. Excellent. Steal the yacht? No stealing. No stealing. I know that it is very tempting to steal clams, but you should not. Clams are not for stealing. Clams are for appreciating and observing. Yes. It has to be a single donation. I believe that it is. Let's see. Yes, it is a single donation. It must the 25 must be part of a single donation, but a total amount of $50 or more does get you in the pool for the grand prize. Also, we do have some upcoming incentives here. We have Final Fantasy XIV, wear the Realm costume. That one is coming up in a little while at about, let's see, what time is it now? It is in about 5 hours, thereabouts. Final Fantasy XIV with Lord Fluffy. We have the Wear the Realm costume incentive for that. That is now available. We also have a music bid war for Dr. Mario. That one's coming up a little bit sooner. That one's going to be in about 2 hours with Jay. And those incentives are now available to you, so you can check those out. Exclamation point incentives will show you all the incentives that are upcoming, not just the ones that are currently available, and exclamation point donate will give you the opportunity to donate towards those incentives. Also, if we haven't checked out the donation total recently, we are at 13,950. That is very, very close to 15K. That is a big milestone. We are, let's see, let's do some mental math here. We are $1,063. $1,063 off from a 15K milestone. That is not that far away in the grand scheme. Also, I do believe it just occurred to me I did not actually provide the clams for the $35 donation that got us to pet the dogs. So let me put those clams into chat as well. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 more clams for chat for that $35 donation. Apologies on the delay there. The clam scam. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Ruffy. The clam scam. We have another $5 donation from Anonymous. No comment, but thank you very much for your donation, Anonymous. This is no clam scam. This is a legitimate business that they totally agreed to it. Definitely. I definitely agreed to this. This was not sprung upon me the last time I was on hosting duty. Definitely not. What events have you guys done in-person stuff at? I am actually very glad that you asked that question, because we are happy to share that we will be returning to Furry Weekend Atlanta in 2025 for another in-person speedrunning event. And we would love to see you there. FWA 2025 will take place in Atlanta, Georgia from May 8th to 11th, 2025. You can register today to take advantage of early bird pricing, as well as browse hotel and other travel options. Use the command exclamation point FWA for a link to the event site, or visit furryweekend.com. I was at the previous two FWA live events, and it was a blast both times. Definitely check that out if you can. It is a ton of fun. Highly recommend it. How clam-embarrassing. There's nothing clam-embarrassing about clams. We need more. Many much clams. We have another $50 donation from Moonlight Kitsune, donating towards the Wear the Realm costume. Thank you very much. Saying, just doing what as I let me restart. Just doing what I can as an ally. Thank you very much, Moonlight. Your donation is greatly appreciated and is going to some great people. Thank you. Giant clams snapping noises. Where are the clams? We need more. We need more clams. Oh wait, that's another $50. See, you reminded me. Thank you for that. You reminded me. That's $50. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's not the right button. Now I'm goofing it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, 10 more clams for chat. If you want even more clams, donating to Trans Lifeline is a good way to do it. You buffed it. You were supposed to be the smarty. You know what, RB? That's fair. That's fair. Understandable. I did buff it. It can be difficult to press buttons when you don't have thumbs. Well, fun fact: otters do have little thumbs. They're tiny, but they are there. Otherwise we couldn't hold the clams for the smashing upon the rock. You know, you put a rock on your belly, you take the clam, you bang it against the rock, and there you go. Now you have clams. You got clams. Also, Team Fastest Furs is proud to welcome Dragon Roast Coffee as an event sponsor for Fall Fest 2024. Dragon Roast Coffee is a dedicated coffee for gamers in the gaming community. Their small, passionate team puts their hearts into roasting coffee to order, and each batch is roasted with the mythical heat of dragonfire, infusing a touch of enchantment in every sip. Use the command !coffee in chat for a link to their website, dragonroast.coffee. While shopping, enter the promo code FALLFEST at checkout for 10% off your order. Plus, for each 12-ounce bag of coffee purchased, Dragon Roast Coffee will donate $5 directly to Trans Lifeline, so we can also contribute while getting coffee.